It's a beautiful day for golf. We're playing 18 holes, every shot recorded. This is hole 1, par 4, 375 yards. I elected a 5-wood, just got it out in play, and it's just to the right. I got my golf holes mapping journal out. I usually sketch out and plan my round. Today's challenge is to aim for the back of the green for every hole.
190 to the back.
Amateurs often miss short when they approach the green, so we're going to test this theory to hit the back of the green. Second shot, about 190 yards to the back of the green. I aim for it and go 195. Flags to the back, and now we're short-sighted. We have this chip here. I tried a Dan Greaves release 2. Didn't quite get successful on that. Chipped it on with a 56. Missed the putt for 9 feet and tapped in for a double bogey. Please subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. Thanks for being here. Hole 2, par 4, 414 yards. Hit a driver, leaked out to the right, 225 yards out. Second shot here. Back of green is 220, so elected a 3-wood. Hit a big fade, and we have this 20-footer for birdie. And just missed. And tap in for par. So that back of the greens method worked out well. Hit a little fade and got it on the green there. Hole 3, par 3, 165 yards out. Back of green is about 180. Elected a 5-iron. Did not hit it well. Only went 155 yards. But below the hole, pitching wedge. Tried to bump and run it up there, but it's winter right now, so not running that much. Tried to hit that for par and missed it. And a tap in for bogey. Hole 4, par 4, 353 yards. Just hitting a shot before the pond right there to the right, a 5-wood, and it goes 185 yards. So the back of the green was 180. I really had to hit a 4 hybrid hard. Pulled it hard left. Have this wedge shot, just hit that poorly, chipping it onto the green. About a 15-footer downhill, left to right. And it's in. That wasn't a par, that was a bogey. We're 4 over. Hole 5, par 5, 454 yards. Tried to hit a fade and it stayed left. Still in play though. Tried a low punch shot, hit the tree, bounced back at me. Tried a low punch shot again into another tree. Not doing well this hole. 220 yards to the back of the green. Try to hit it with a 3-wood, but just hit a fade and into the water. Took a drop 45 yards to a front pin, and it's a great shot.
Hey, John.
Got this 10-footer here. And missed the putt. Comebacker 2 feet. And in there with a triple bogey. Not great. Hole 6, par 4, 367 yards. I tried an easy driver swing to try to fix things, but sliced even more. But that's in a good spot over there. Back of green is 190. Hit a 5-wood and went over the green. Now we got this downhill chip from behind the green. Down the hill. And left myself with a 30-footer uphill. Good leg putt. And it's in for a bogey.
4 yards up forward.
Hole 7, par 3. Elected a 5-wood for back of the green. Hit it poorly, hit a little fade, but landed next to the flag. It's great. Got this for birdie.
Birdie. Nice. Oh! I walked it in. I walked it in. That's the problem.
I tried to walk that in. I thought I had that. Just lipped out. Hole 8, par 4. 378 yards. A great drive. My best drive today. Right down the middle. Little draw.
157 back. And the wind is helping by half a step. So helping by 1 yard. At 158.
Second shot here. Played a 6-iron. Tried to go back of the green. Hit a fade. And mishit it, but very close to the hole. Got that little 6-footer for birdie. And, missed it. But can't complain with tapping pars. It felt like the back of the greens method worked out well there. Hole 9, par 5, 498 yards. Hit a very weak slice to the right, but luckily still in bounds. Second shot. Mishit a 3-wood. Only went about 150 yards.
Back of greens 133. 3 steps. Play 140.
Third shot. On the green. Got that putt for birdie and just missed left. But another tap in par. So at the turn, we're at 44 plus 8. Key statistics today. No penalties off the tee, which is great. No 3-putts, which is great. Greens and reg, 44%. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you all liking this video and subscribing. Hole 10, par 4, 375 yards. Hit a 3-wood. Play a little fade. That goes 228 yards. Pretty good shot. About 175 to the back of the green. Hit a 4 hybrid. And it ends up in the back of the green. Now we have this downhill chip using a pitching wedge. Try to play a left to right. And it still stayed above the hole, which is tricky for putting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 paces, 12 feet downhill. Played it like 10 and runs past. Now we got a 6-footer coming back and missed it. And a 3-putt for a double bogey.
142.
That's the trouble with aiming for back of the green. You got a downhill chip, sometimes downhill putts, and 3-putt danger. Hole 11, par 3, 130 yards. Aim for the back of the green. Hit a bit of a draw, and I'm near the back of the green, which is great. Got another downhill left to right chip. And again, left it above the hole. Now we got this tricky 3-footer, 2-footer. And just missed it and runs down. Tricky. Got to work on those downhill putts. But luckily it's in for a bogey. Hole 12, par 4, 381 yards. Elected a 3-wood, aimed left, faded right, and we're in play.
174 to the back.
Second shot, 162 yards, aimed for the back and faded right. Mishit, but it's pin high. Chipping it with a 56 degree and left myself a great scrambling opportunity. Just missed the putt again. But we're tapping in for bogey. Hole 13, par 5, 498 yards. Driver fading a bit and into the bunker there. Second shot here, just trying to get it out with a 6-iron. Trying to hit it thin. So I can get it out, and it does get out, rolls out to the 200-yard marker out there. So now we got 220-ish to the back of the green. Try to hit it hard with 3-wood and super fadey. Now we have a wedge, just trying to get it onto the green here. I'm not trying for back of the green on these chip shots, these little wedge shots, so just so you know, more of the long iron, long wood approaches. Got this putt. Long putt downhill, just overread the break and hit it too hard. Comebacker uphill, missed it. And luckily another 3-putt, double bogey, +2. Hole 14, par 4, 375 yards. Big slice to the right, but I have an opening here. 180 to the back about and hit a fade. And it's pin high back of green.
Little chip. 56-degree wedge. Great chip.
And a 2-footer for par. Great scramble.
So 181 to the back.
Hole 15, par 3, 168 yards. 180 to the back. And the hybrid leaks to the right. But it's in line with the pin again. Chipping with a 56-degree wedge. Nice rollout to the hole. And we got this little 5-footer here for par. And it's in. Nice par, nice scramble. Hole 16, par 4, 390 yards out. Hit a driver. Pretty good shot. Not that slice we've seen before lately. 180 to the back of the green, hitting a hybrid again. And just hit it on the left side of the green.
So now we're just pin high with a little chip here.
Rolls down to the green. About a 10-footer here. I read that as left to right, but just stayed straight. And we got that in for a bogey. Hole 17, par 5, 489 yards. Try to hit a driver draw, but instead it's a push, and we're on the right side in the trees. Hitting a 4 hybrid, just getting it to that bridge over there right before the creek. And it's in a good spot. Back of green is about 145. Hit a 7-iron, and we're at the back of the green. Now we have this tricky downhill chip. I should have flop shot it. Got scared. And just missed for the par. And we got a bogey there. Hole 18, par 4, 384 yards. Last hole for this round. Another slice with the driver. I should have named this video how to break 100 with a slice. Second shot, about 167 to the back of the green. I just hit a 5-iron and got it. Got just on the left side of the green there. Now we got this tricky downhill putt, and it's not high enough, and it's racing down. Putted it up there, missed left, but tap in for a bogey. So final score today, 89 plus 17. Key statistics today, no penalties off the tee, but not a lot of greens hit and not great scrambling. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and watching the video. Really appreciate you all doing that. Today's test was aiming for the back of the green on all approach shots. I think there were some good things and some not so good things. Let's start out with the good things. First of all, like if you have water in front of the green or a bunker in front of the green and you aim back of the green, you're probably going to make it and not be in trouble. Also, if you kind of struggle with your ball striking, you hit it fat and all that, you aim for the back, you'll probably make it to the middle of the front of the green. So those are all great things. And lastly, if you tend to hit your shot and it fades a lot or slices and you aim back at the green, typically you'll end up on the right side of the green, but pin high or not too far from the green, or even on the green on the right side. Those are all great things. Some things to think about with aiming for back of the green. If you hit your shots pretty well and you aim for the back of the green, sometimes you could go long and you're left with a downhill chip or a downhill putt. And those are danger zones for bogeys, 3 putts and all of that, or chips just running down and then you're gonna 2 or 3 putt that. So that's kind of dangerous there. Also, if the flag is on the back of the green and you aim for the back and you go long, you're gonna be left with a short-sided chip, which is gonna be difficult. For me, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this way. I think I like middle or between back and middle. I do tend to fade my approach shots a lot, so it did end up in good spots today, but oftentimes I was left with a downhill chip or a long downhill putt, which resulted in 3 putts. I'd rather be below the hole and, chipping up and running it, or putting up and for an easy 2 putt and all that. So some things to think about. I hope it helps you out in your game, and I'll take it with me as I try to beat this course and try to shoot par